What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Monty and my beautiful wife
Jency,
and we are the Contreras Family.
Yeah. Bangs busting out my pocket. I'm about to go make a deposit. She want that new Fendi, I cop it. She want that new Prada, I buy it. I keep my baby the flying. She straight from the island. She having that Fiji water, you know I'm a die.
So today we are recording our first ever YouTube video, so we just want to welcome you guys to our channel. Our first video is going to be a story time about the time her mom caught me climbing out of her window. So this kind of goes into play with her coming out story, but that will be another video. So you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on our post notifications so that you guys can hear part 2 of our story.
Yeah. So
you want me to start?
Actually, you know, you were saying that the time that my mom caught you sneaking out her window, and talking about that in February 14th, it marks 3 years of that happening. So for 3 years, you know, we've been living together, and so
excuse me if I laugh a lot, because this is just a crazy story. That
crazy and sad for me, you know.
Yeah, well, it was crazy for me, but you know, it's sad for her. So basically, whenever I wanted to see her and stuff, and whenever we wanted to stay the night together, like, of course, we're young, we're in high school, we don't really have cash like that, so we just decided to, you know, try to be sneaky about it. So this was like not the first time that I've ever snuck into her house through her window. Like, she lived on the first floor of an apartment building, and like, I mean, rain, snow, sleet, and hail, I was there, so it didn't matter. Like,
but let them know, because people might think that, you know, she was the one with the idea, but I was actually the one with the ideas, and she was the good girl that,
yep,
you know, she was smart to be with.
I was so good. I didn't want to, you know, get into all of that, because I'm just very respectful. Like, I love, like, when I'm in a relationship, for me to know their parents, and of course, like, I knew her mom, but you know, we'll get into that deeper into the story time. But so basically, came over as usual, you know, she hit me up and said, hey, my mom's leaving, like, you can come through the window now. So I'll walk through, like, it was like a back way that I could go, so I would walk through the back way where her window was, and then she would open it and I would just climb through. Again, it's on the first floor, so I didn't have to, like, do anything crazy. Just throw my bag in, throw my head in, come through. So after that, you know, we just be in her room. Like, we stay in her room the whole night. Now, you know, like, of course, the whole night, like, no one knew I was there, so of course I couldn't go out, use bathroom or anything. But there's a lot of things that you know, we just had to figure out in a time. But this time came in, and what did we do that day? We were just hanging out. Yeah. And I think you had to go to work, or you were about to leave, or
no, we were gonna go out. Like, you had came in, we were gonna go out to, like, dinner or something like that. Okay. Or yeah, and you know how we used to catch a taxi, because we didn't have a car back then, guys. So yeah, we used to catch a taxi in order to a different address, you know, and I would just, you know, just go. Yeah. And then she would get out the window, and I would go out the door, and you know, we would meet up, and the taxi would pick us up.
Wasn't it snowing?
You know, no, yeah,
it was.
No, that day it wasn't. It's in February. No,
it was. We're in Manassas. We get snow in February. It was snowing. It was really cold.
Well, I don't know. I remember snow.
Okay, I remember snow, but whatever. The weather doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is that we got caught. So, you know, we're just hanging out. So we're getting ready to go, and you know, I'm getting all my stuff together. I never really brought a lot of stuff. I always just brought what, of course, my necessity, so my toothbrush and everything that I have to change into, and you know, my feminine products and everything. So I'm getting all my stuff in my bag, and she has a dog, and her dog's name is Snowy, and Snowy was like that was my girl. Like, we was always together. Like, she knew me, right? So, you know, Snowy, usually when she wanted to come in, she would scratch at the door, so I would have to hide. Now, I had, like, tons of hiding spots. So her bed was placed by the window, and like, if her mom or anyone would like come knock on the door, she would throw me
in the hole,
in the crack by the window.
And I have this big ass bear.
Yeah, and she would throw the bear over me, so I'd be in the crack like this, just waiting. Man, dude, they talk so much. So like I'm burning up, I'm hiding and stuff, and everything's going on. So that time, I just hid behind the door and let Snowy.
By the way, I'm Spanish, so all Hispanics, you guys know our moms talk a lot. Just talk.
She talks a lot, so it's not even just moms. I think it's
hay que chismosear.
Okay, whatever. So she let Snowy in. I'm like, okay, like bye Snowy, whatever. So she let Snowy back out, and her mom was taking Snowy out on a walk. So she was like, okay, babe, like you gotta wait, don't go out the window yet. So she opens the window, and her mom comes past the window, and she's like, didn't you see the footprints? Didn't she question you?
Yeah, I think she got suspicious because she saw the footprints.
Yeah.
Like leading to the back window. So
yeah. So she was like,
that's what I was caught up.
She's like, who was coming through the back window? And Jency's like, nobody. Like, what are you talking? Just playing it off. So she checked. She made sure her mom went around the corner and left. So as soon as she literally stuck her head out the window. So as soon as she checked to make sure her mom left, that's when I was like, okay, let me climb out the window. So I kid you not, guys, as soon as I put one foot out the window, all I heard, now forgive me because like I don't speak Spanish, so all I heard was just like she was going in on me, like, and then she had Snowy, and Snowy knows me, so she's like like showing me love, and so I was just like, at this point I just have to get out the window. Like I was like, there's no point in me going back in the window. I'm not about to be trapped in this lady's house and she tried to kill me because I'm sneaking out her window. So I have my book bag and I'm just going out the window. She's following me. She started following me, and so my first instinct, like where I was raised, was completely different. But so I was just like, okay, this is a grown woman. This is my girlfriend's mother. Like I cannot react, just defensively, because for one, I am being disrespectful. Like she doesn't even know that I'm in the house. So I just was trying to walk away, and I'm walking away, and she's following me, and she's like blah 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 blah, like just going ham and blah, 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 and her neck is rolling and her hand is up, and then she got Snowy in one hand and she just going. So I made it like halfway out, and then I just like hear Jency, and she's like calling her mom back, and like all this other stuff. And so her mom is like trying to sick the dog on me, like she's like throwing Snowy at me, and Snowy's like like she's like, I know her, like what are you doing? So finally her mom ends up turning back around. So at this point my heart is racing, because I'm like, oh my goodness, what if she called the police on me? Like what is she gonna do to my girlfriend? Like what's going on? Like I was so scared and just so freaked out at the same time. And I had no other emotion, but like I could not change this face because I was just so nervous. It was so many emotions. So that's when like she left me and went back to the house. So this is when Babe's part comes in. So
my part, oh my gosh, my part was intense. Like her part was just like super fast, like it was like boom boom boom. But my part was happening in like slow mode, kid you not. Like when that happened, I'm looking out the window like, yo, my mom is going after my girlfriend, like, oh, as a chai, like, oh my gosh, like, and then at first, the first thing I heard was, before I noticed she got caught, because I was closing the window already, I was like, and all I hear is ha, and I'm just like, whoa. I look back and I'm like, is that behind me? No, I locked the door. So I open the window back up and I look outside. My mom is going after her with Snowy, my dog. She's a Bichon, by the way, so she's like a poof ball, and all you see is this little poof bear going after her with my mom, and she's over here like blah 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 blah, like nasty, blah blah blah, nasty, blah blah blah, I'm just like, oh my god, yeah, like, oh my gosh,
I forgot all about that. She called me so many names. Yeah, she called me so many names, but like I said, I don't speak Spanish, so
Yeah, so I already knew, like, I'm gonna get my ass beat, yo. Like, I'm gonna get my ass beat. In a Spanish household, it don't matter if you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. It don't matter. You gonna get your ass beat. So, she like all of a sudden they turn the corner, my mom turns around and she comes in the house and all I hear is slam and pop 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 on my door, and she's going, you know, ya vas a ver, blah 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 blah, when you open this door, you know, I'ma end me. Like, she was gonna end me, yo. So, you know, she was banging at that door. Like, I thought she was gonna like become some karate ninja and like take that door down.
Mad.
But you know, yeah, she was mad and like she was banging that door. What to do at that point? So I grabbed my charger and, you know, I grabbed my phone and I just go out the window. No clothes, no nothing. I go out the window because I'm just like, yo, like I gotta go. Like I gotta go because this woman is mad. Like I need to like air it out. So I leave and, you know, Monty's scared. You know, she's scared of her mind. Like she's shaking and I'm just like, it's gonna be okay. She was just like, she would start crying and you know, she was just like that, you know, we shouldn't have done this. She shouldn't have listened to me. We shouldn't have sneaked into my mom's house and stuff like that. And I told her it was gonna be okay. You know, it was just gonna be okay. I thought it was gonna be okay because, you know, my mom was like my best friend. Like I never thought she was gonna kick me out. You know, yes, she doesn't know that I'm gay. You know, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, I didn't think that was gonna happen. So it was emotional for me because, you know, she texted me and she told me to come get all my stuff. And, you know, it was on instant, like, come get all your stuff. I thought she was just mad, you know. She kept telling me that I was nasty, that I was, you know, the worst mistake. And she told me all those mean names. You know, so at that point, you know, I'm trying to calm her down, but internally I'm really sad. Like, my mom's telling me that, but I'm hoping that it's just, you know, because she's mad. So after we take a taxi, and I think you offered to get me a hotel, right? Told me to get a hotel.
You ended up staying with your cousins?
With my cousins, yeah. I ended up staying with my cousins. They were like sisters and everything. You know, I went over their house and, you know, they were obviously, you know, comforting me, telling me that everything was going to be okay. And then my mom was just being mad and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, slowly, you know, I was like, okay, you know, I started to believe it. Like, you know, I was like, okay, you're all right. You know, my mom's just mad right now and everything's going to be all right. So, you know, in the morning, my cousin Leo, picks me up, and you know, I was talking to my cousin Leo, and you know, we were just talking, and we were just like, you know, I should go apologize to my mom because it is disrespectful, you know, what I did. Even though I was trying to be sneaky, it's disrespectful, you know. I didn't pay bills, I shouldn't be doing that. But what's it called? After, you know, I'm telling him, you know, and everything, we go get my best friend, and then were you there? Yeah, you were there too.
Yeah,
you came in the white car. My cousin Leo had this little white car.
The aftermath. So
yeah,
like this is the aftermath of the situation. So she got her cousin, got me, and got her best friend, and we're all driving back to her house because, you know, her mom wasn't there at the time, and so she was just trying to get you know, some clothes because she still wanted to air out. So when we went to the house,
yeah, we went to the house, and you know, I think I'm telling them to like go, like it's fine. I'm gonna apologize to my mom and everything.
But we didn't leave. Like we just
they just waited. Yeah, they waited.
And then
so I realized
after that.
Yeah, I realized that my mom wasn't home. She went to pick up my sisters from school. So I was just like, you know, I was telling them, you guys go. You know, I'm away. It's gonna be fine. Like she was saying. And shortly, you know, I started crying because I walked into my room and everything was packed in trash bags. Yeah. My room was blank.
Yeah, she like was just packed up all her sheets, like everything. Like she took everything off the bed as if no one had ever lived there before. Like it was just stripped.
Yeah, it was sad because I didn't, you know, like I said, I did not think my mom was serious. I didn't think she was serious, but it was just wild because after that, we didn't know what to do. I mean, she was living with her mom, but her mom, no way she was letting me in.
My mom don't play that. My mom don't play that. So, like, you know, and I don't think I had even came out to my mom yet. I didn't.
She knew me.
I don't know. I can't remember. Like that, it was far back. But yeah, so basically, like we were just put in a rut. But I mean that kind of sums it up. Like, you know, to sum it up, she did have to find somewhere to go, and that kind of led into us moving in together. But that is another story time. We are not going to give you that much tea yet. But yeah, so we got caught.
Yeah.
Put out.
You know what? I still love my mom, guys. Yeah. Just learn that, you know, no matter what happens, your mom's having an opinion a while and she still doesn't understand. So.
Yep. But you think that sums it up, babe?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that is the ending of our first story time. We hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that, you know, this can be in help of some way. Yeah. If you guys are out there sneaking around, let's try to, you know, tell your parents before you end up in a situation like us. But, you know, above it all, we still came out and we conquered, and we're still happy as ever. It was just a funny throwback. Like, now that we look back at it, we like, dang, wow. Like, what the heck is wrong with us?
For real.
But other than that,
got hit with the chocolate.
Yeah, like, yeah. But other than that, you know, we hope you guys enjoyed this first video. Yeah. And we do have more coming. So with that being said,
don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that button. Subscribe.
Know, everything. Yep. So, yeah.
All right. Stay tuned, guys.
Yep. Stay tuned, and we are out.